Hello, today I will make a simple introduction of Bert. What is Bert? Bert, acronym for bidirectional encoder representation from transformers, a paper published in 2018 by Google AI researchers. It has achieved the state-of-the-art performance in almost all the natural language processing tasks, including named entity recognition, question answering, natural language inference, and others. As we all know, Transformer is a popular attention-based model to language modeling. The key technical innovation of Bert is applying the bidirectional training of transformers. The paper's results show that a language model which is bidirectional trained can have a deeper sense of language context and flow than single-directional trained language models. In the field of computer vision, a lot of research works have demonstrated the value of transfer learning. Pre-trained a neural network model on a known task such as ImageNet, and then performing fine-tuning using the parameters of trained neural networks to initialize the new proposed specific model. In recent years, researchers have been showing the similar technique can be useful in many language tasks. When training language models, one critical challenge that can't be ignored is how to define prediction targets. Many models choose to predict the next word in a sentence, but this directional approach, approaches inherently limit context learning. To overcome this challenge, Bert designs two strategies. One is called masked ML, namely before feeding word sentence into Bert. 15% of the words in each sequence are replaced with a masked token. The model are attempted to predict the original value of the masked based on the information provided by the non-masked word in the sequence. Another is next sequence prediction. In the Bert training processing, the model receives pairs of sentences as input and learns to predict if the second sequence if the second sequence in the pair is the subsequent sequence in the original document. During training, 15% of the inputs are a pair in which during the training 15 of the inputs are a pair in which the second sequence is the subsequent sentence in the original document, while the other 15% of the inputs are a random selected sentence from the corpus as the second sentence. When training the Bert, masked LM and the next sentence prediction are trained together with the target of minimizing the combined loss function of the two strategies. Bert is undoubtedly a breakthrough in the use of machine learning for natural language processing, which can be used for a wide variety of language tasks. Using Bert for a specific task is relatively straightforward, while only adding a small layer to the core model. That's all. Thank you.